is what Walter's been working on, the deal of the week. So over to you, Mr. Novicki. Please share the
Yeah, this one is quite literally hot off the presses. I walked this asset yesterday. So it, kind of shows you how quick things could happen. It hit our desk Monday, analyzed, and walked 2 days later. Now, the project is a 16-unit apartment community. It's located on 2 acres. It's in the Sarasota-Bradenton MSA, one of my favorite areas. Just blue-green water, swaying palms. It's everything that Florida is about in one location.
Hey, Walter, just so I can, me, I like to interrupt you. For those of you with us this week, if you haven't already looked at the video on our page, on our website, if you scroll down, there's a video with myself, Kevin Harrington, Walter, and our property manager, John Dessauer. That is in the Bradenton marketplace.
Yep.
So you can get a look at that video of the quality of assets that there are out there. It's a great education piece for you as well, to see exactly what we're doing with properties just like this. Sorry, Walt, I had to throw that out.
No worries. So this community is pretty cool. It's all 16 units are identical, which I like. 1,100 square feet, so they're large units. All 2-bedroom, 2-bath. Definitely luxury finish. So the buildings are located in 2 two-story buildings, and the finish level is on par with a very upscale home. So we got 10-foot ceilings, stainless steel appliances, granite countertops, 18-inch travertine tile throughout, washer dryer connections right in the unit, which I always love. Private balconies for the top units. Private patios for the lower units. Additionally, the residents are going to benefit just by being in that Sarasota-Bradenton area. Great schools, great employment, great retail, great restaurants, pretty much everything that you want. And my favorite, you're 20 minutes away from the nation's #1 beach, Siesta Key. Got to get a plug in there for that. Beautiful place to just go and spend the day. So when you have all that, you can understand why this is an attractive area. The property is relatively new, built in 2008. It was subsequently purchased by the current owner in 2010. The interior of the units are extremely well maintained. I was impressed. However, the exterior of the buildings and the grounds, they need some improvement. This is let's call him an amateur operator, came in, bought this as a passive investment. He's just worried about keeping bodies paying rent. That's all he's worried about. He's not really worried about the grounds. And it kind of shows. Place looks worn. It looks tired. But to me, that's dollar signs. Everything I see there is dollar signs. Repositioning, pretty straightforward, guys. We're going to acquire this one, target acquisition at 2.4. An additional $150,000 to $200,000 is going to be invested in the property. Usually I like to have the numbers a little tighter than that, but we just walked it. So, those estimations are based on what I saw that needed to be done on the property itself. We might be able to tighten those numbers up a little bit. The improvements are going to focus on some deferred maintenance. All right. We're in Florida. We like our AC. We run it hard. 10 out of the 12 months. So lifespan on an AC unit here is anywhere from 7 to 10 years. Hot water tanks, the same thing, 8 to 10 years. So we have some deferred maintenance. We know we're going to have some water tanks that need to be replaced, some AC units that are going to need to be replaced. So a large portion of those funds is going to go towards that. The remainder of the funds will go into improving landscaping, taking care of that exterior painting and maintenance that needs to be done, just to refresh it and bring it back to it where it needs to be. There's room if we do that. There's room. And what I mean by there's room, the rents have not been aggressively increased. So he's kind of fallen off of the low market rent. So even just taking it to the low market rent after improvements, that's a bump of 110 per unit. That's going to take our gross rents up a little over $21,000 a year. That's not too bad, but what I like is what it does to my value. The value is going to get pushed up because with the cap rate in the area, we're going to see an increase in valuation year one. $352,000.
Really?
Yeah. So it's a pretty good bang right up front on this one. Numbers, targeted returns here, our average cash on cash, we're looking at about 12.5. And that's, once again, staying on the low side. If we push towards the middle, we have, there are a few percentage points we could possibly add there. Internal rate of return right around 20, and equity multiple 2.2 on this one, Dave.
It's just solid, Walter. It's solid.